Good morning, volleyball fans. And for the second time on this Saturday, welcome to the Red Zone, the main gym here at Hicksville Schools, and our second live stream of this Saturday morning, the second half of our Saturday morning special doubleheader. Girls volleyball action. We've got the Lady Blackbirds of Pettisville in the house, being hosted by the Lady Aces this morning. Junior varsity match wrapped up. It was a quick two-game straight set victory for the Lady Blackbirds over the Hicksville JVs, and now the varsity getting ready to take the floor. And we'll have all the action for you this morning right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. With me this morning, Chris Warner, who will be the camera person as well as overseeing the live stream and the OBS software. And we're glad to have you with us. Of course, coming up in about 4 minutes from right now, we'll go down to the floor. We'll switch off the headset microphones and go down to the floor. Paul Overmeyer will do the floor announcing for the official introduction of players, the national anthem, and so forth. And then we'll return with you up here on Press Row to bring you all of the action of this varsity match on this Saturday morning. As we get ready to get underway, again, I want to take some time to say a big thank you to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible from the Red Zone on this Saturday. They include our 4 diamond-level underwriting supporters: the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and also online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for the very latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. And, of course, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park. They're also online at www.arcsolinc.com. And thanks to our gold-level underwriting supporter, that's Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Associates of Hicksville, Ohio. Gold-level sponsor, they are with us for all of our volleyball coverage in 2025. Proud sponsors of the Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Player of the Match Award. We give one out at the end of each varsity contest for the Lady Aces we cover, which means we've got one that we're going to be handing out at the end of this varsity contest this morning. And remember, for the very latest listings at Guilford Real Estate and the most up-to-date auction calendar, check them out online at guilford-realestate.com. Again, glad to have you with us. I had a little bit of a break between the varsity, the JV match and the upcoming varsity match. I got up and walked out into the common. It's a beautiful Saturday going for us. A little on the cool side, kind of a fall crispness in the air. But we've had a crowd slowly but surely filling in here on this Saturday morning. And there's still time for you to come on out and join us if you'd like. They got the concession stand opened up. And if not, of course, we'll have all the action for you right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel on this Saturday morning. First of 2 Saturdays that we have for the Lady Aces varsity volleyball. I believe the second Saturday that they have on their schedule is coming up in 2 weeks on the 20th, as the Lady Aces will host Evergreen. And I don't think I had anything down on. I don't think there's any Saturdays in October that they'll be playing as they get ready to wrap up the season and head into their postseason in October. And looking ahead, again, we have Pettisville today. Next week, our volleyball coverage, we have junior high volleyball with the Lady Aces hosting Defiance on Monday. That'll be the 7th grade will have their first serve go out at 5 p.m. And then on a Thursday, we'll be back here at the Red Zone as the Lady Aces host Patrick Henry. And then we'll have more volleyball action coming up the following weeks as well. So at least a couple volleyball live streams. We're still kind of debating the JVs or the junior highs playing on Saturday. And we're sort of seeing if we can work that out for coverage as well. So with that, we're going to go down to the floor, and floor announcer Paul Overmeyer, and we'll be back with you up here on Press Row after we get the national anthem and the official introduction of players here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel.
Good morning, volleyball fans. Welcome to Hicksville High School, an exciting day of high school volleyball. Today, the Pettisville Lady Blackbirds, coached by April Beck, will take on our own Hicksville Aces, coached by Samantha Lavin. The Board of Education Superintendent and Athletic Council of Hicksville High School extend to each of you a cordial welcome to today's volleyball game. Both Hicksville High School and Pettisville High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by the high standards of conduct and sportsmanship required during athletic competition. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. In order to honor America and in respect for all who have served and who are currently serving to defend our freedoms, please stand and join in the singing of our national anthem. Your officials for today's contest are Logan DeWitt and Cynthia Slaughter. Their experience and integrity qualify them for their important part in this friendly interscholastic volleyball contest. Now introducing the non-starters for both teams. For the Pettisville Blackbirds, number 1, Becca Strauss. Number 6, Braylon King. Number 9, Paige Powell. Number 10, Ashlyn Rice. Number 11, Courtney Wimkin. Number 14, Bailey Booth. For your Hicksville Aces, number 2, Tori Wells. Number 5, Lana King. Number 7, Evie McAlexander. Number 10, Paige Ayers. Number 11, Maddie Reed. Now introducing the starters for Pettisville. Number 2, Miriam Reeker. Number 3, Naomi Reeker. Number 4, Addison Davis. Number 5, Grace Hastings. Number 7, Madison Miller. Number 13, Macy Hoyleman. And number 15, libero Ava Hockenberry. And now, here are your Hicksville Aces starters. Number 3, Jocelyn Baldwin. Number 4, McKenna Bear. Number 6, Taylor Slattery.
Well, we welcome you back to Press Row. Introduction of players taken care of, and the teams will meet each other at the net to wish each other a good match, and we'll get ready to get players in position and get this varsity match underway on this Saturday morning, about 10 minutes after 11 o'clock on a beautiful Saturday. We appreciate you joining us. Hope you'll enjoy the live coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Got to admit, I think that the Blackbirds road jerseys, those are pretty sharp. They kind of got this black to white fade on them and the gold to trim and numerals. They look pretty sharp.
Yes.
Aces look good in their home whites as well. I'm not trying to disrespect or draw any, but like I said, those are pretty cool looking jerseys. Ridgeway will come in for the Lady Aces, and we'll check on the Pettisville side and get ready to bring their libero in. Abby McAlexander still in street clothes, not quite ready to resume her playing, but hopefully we'll see her back out on the floor before too much longer. And their libero will come in, number 15, Ava Hockenberry. And we will get ready. Again, it's the varsity, so it'll be best 3 games out of 5 to win the match. Pettisville will have the ball and the first serve in game number 1, and we'll get ready to get things going. Again, glad to have you with us here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Ball's up. Aces dig it out. Both teams off to a good start, and that, I think, was in. So the Aces strike first. Baird will drop back to serve. Pettisville taps it over. Aces looking for the setup now. Over it goes. Now Pettisville, good setup. Well done, Slattery. And that drops in. Another nice one to Inkrot. A good hit. Aces up 2-0. Slattery again. That time Inkrot just missed. Two to 1, as you can see on the HIX-TV scoreboard cam. Pettisville with the serve once again. Inkrot. Baird. Mika Inkrot again. Ridgeway gets that one up. Another setup for the Blackbirds. And the Aces, nope, not that time. Tied at 2. And serve will stay with Pettisville. Nicely done. I think that was Baldwin with that hit. That. I would say was out. That was one of those ones from our vantage point. It was really hard to see whether the volleyball was on which side of the line. Ridgeway, Slattery, right back over. Good defense from Pettisville. Inkrot, and they get the kill. Good kill for the Blackbirds. They'll go up by a point. And Inkrot will drop it in again. And Mika will drop back to serve now as we're all tied up again. Inkrot, good-looking serve. Oh, nice quick hit over. Blackbirds will try to set it up again. Blocked. See if the Aces can recover. And they do. Great play. Ayers gets the point that time. Inkrot back to serve again. And that's out. That time it spun off of Ayers' hands a little bit. We're tied at 5. Back to serve, number 13, Hoylman. Bergman gets it over. Ridgway, Baird. Oh, there we go. Now the Aces take the lead, 6-5. Reed will come out, and in for her will be number 8, Vasquez. And she'll drop back to serve. Aces with the 1-point lead. Vasquez into the net. April Beck, again, the head coach for the Blackbirds. Samantha Lavin for the Aces. Ball's up. Ridgway. And then Slattery and Baird. Baird, a good hit. And that's a point for the Lady Aces. Slattery clears the net. Nicely done by Bergman. Slattery, another good looking serve. Oh, just a little long. Get it over the net. Pettisville looking to set things up, and they get it back over to the Aces. Now the Aces with an opportunity. Baldwin, but dug out of there by Pettisville. Over the net again, Slattery, Baird, and Bergman misses that time. And we're tied up again. Their libero, Hockenberry's short. The Aces will take a 1-point lead. Inkrot back into the game. Bergman will step out for Hicksville, and Ridgway back to serve. Hannah. That'll be long. So they trade points. We're tied again, and now the serve in the hands of Pettisville. Hastings puts the ball up. Inkrot, Slattery, and then Baird gets it over. Setting it up. And that'll be a double hit, and that'll be a point for the Aces. Nice recovery by Slattery. Ridgway. And again, that'll be a double hit this time by the Aces. I think they whistled that one on Reed. We're tied at 10. Inkrot nails it. Ball clears the net. Set up from Pettisville, and that's a miss. Oh, nice fake out there. That was Hastings. Gets it to drop in. Blackbirds will get the volleyball back. They're still trailing by a point. And serving will be Madison Miller up from the JV squad. Inkrot. Oh, and that's a kill for the Blackbirds, and we'll be tied at 12. Again, Miller, good-looking serve, and that goes askew off of Ridgeway. And a timeout on the floor called by Coach Lavin for the Lady Aces. Time for us to say a big thank you to another one of our diamond level underwriters. We'll go in the opposite order this time. We'll start with ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering solutions to business and industry that include robotics, plasma, welding, so much more. Speaking of welding, check them out online at www.arcsolinc.com. They have an online welding store that has some of the finest welding equipment and supplies that you will find anywhere. So make note of that if you are a welder or if you have a welder in your life. And you can also check out the gallery they have with the showcasing the many of the projects they've done around the area, around the state, and around the country. Just some incredible stuff, and it's all right here in Hicksville, Ohio. We want to thank them again for their diamond-level support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, online at www.arcsolinc.com. Miller's hit over the net. Slattery sets it up. Inkrot taps it over, and that'll be a point for the Aces. As again, a double hit by Pettisville. Tied at 13, and Inkrot back to serve once again. Pettisville looking to set it up. Inkrot. Ayers and Slattery. Ooh. That'll be out. Well played by both squads that time. And the Blackbirds come out on top of that volley. Bergman gets it over the net. Baird, Ridgeway, and Reed. Nicely done by Slattery. Vasquez back to serve. That'll be out. Quick substitution on the Pettisville side. Ball's up. Ridgeway, Slattery. Oh. And that's Davis with the kill for the Blackbirds there. That'll be out. Good eye for the Aces. Pull back to within 1. Baldwin will check back in for the Lady Aces. Ayers will step out. Slattery ready to serve. All right. Both teams pull it out there. That'll be out. And we'll be tied again. Nope, they're going to say actually, all right, there was an infraction, I guess. So, oh, the Aces touched it. Okay, I'm sorry. So 17-15 Pettisville. And that'll be into the net. One-point game. Hicksville looking to get it tied back up again. And they do. And again, you have to win by 2 points. So far, Blackbirds and the Lady Aces have been trading in points back and forth. Pettisville, over it goes. Ridgeway, Baird, and Inkrot drops it in. Ridgeway. Baird, Baldwin. Baldwin puts it over. Aces now up by a couple. And a timeout from the Blackbirds bench. As this game has been back and forth, I think this is the first time the Aces have been up by 2 points. And I think there's only been once or twice where Pettisville was up by 2. Most of the time, it's been a 1-point differential throughout this game. So they'll talk things over. We'll get ready to get back into action. Bill Murphy and Chris Warner, your crew from Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you with us. Hope you are enjoying the live coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. If you are, and you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We would love to have you as a subscriber. It doesn't cost anything. And, well, when you subscribe, again, you can hit the notification bar. That way you're the first to know whenever we schedule a new live stream event. And we do all of our Aces Sports coverage live now on the YouTube channel, as well as whenever we post new content to the Video On Demand library. So if you are already one of our subscribers, thank you very much. And if you're not, please consider joining us. We'd love to have you as a part of a community of Hicksville Community Television. Ridgeway puts the ball in play, and it's out. Now Pettisville. Ball up. Tipped over by Baird, and she drops it in. Aces 20-18, and they'll get the volleyball back. Or I should say they'll get the serve back. Baird drops back to serve. Over the net. Pettisville looking to set it up. And that'll be out. Baird will serve again. Pettisville gets it over the net. Baird, Slattery, and Crott. Slattery, Baird, and Reed. And that one drops in. Ace is still up by a couple. Pettisville gets the serve back. Richer puts it up. Miriam Richer. Oh, it could be trouble, but the Aces handle it all right. Baldwin taps it over. Oop, and that could be trouble, and it is. And the Aces will go up 22-19. Ayers comes back into the game. She'll drop back to serve. Ayers gets the ball up. Pettisville taps it over. That's going to be trouble, and it is. Back to a 2-point game, and Pettisville will get the serve back. Again, these two teams pretty evenly matched here, at least in this first game. It has been a back-and-forth affair. Ayers, Slattery, and Inkrod into the net. Another good-looking serve to Ridgway, Slattery, and Baird out of bounds. We're tied at 22. Good-looking hit, Baird, Slattery, Reed. And that'll be off the Aces, out of bounds. 23-22 Blackbirds, and now the Aces want to talk about it. This will be Hicksville's final timeout of game number 1. Again, we've got more volleyball action coming up next week. On deck on Monday, it'll be junior high action. The 7th and 8th grade girls will be hosting the Defiance Bulldogs. And we'll be there with the coverage starting a little before 5 o'clock. We'll have volleyball, junior high volleyball on Monday. And then hopefully have the cameras over for the program at the Rotary Luncheon on Tuesday. Weekly reading of the Rotary. We'll have the live update on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page coming your way on Wednesday at 4 p.m. And then more varsity and junior varsity volleyball next week on Thursday against Patrick Henry. 23-22. Getting everybody back in place. And we're underway. Ridgway. Reed out. Brings up game point for the Blackbirds. Miller again, a good serve. Baird, Inkrot. Oh, that's going to do it. 20. Oh, no, they're going to say that was the Aces point on it. Okay, infraction. So the Aces will get the serve. Still game point for the Blackbirds. Inkrot back to serve. Mika, and out. Blackbirds win game 1, 25-23. Take a 1-0 lead in this best 3 out of 5 varsity match. Well, between games, so we're going to take some time to say another thank you to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, and that is the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Full-service pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. They also have over-the-counter medication, medical supplies, equipment, so much more. Stop in and see for yourself what a difference being locally owned and operated truly makes. And remember, if you have any questions regarding your prescriptions or anything along those lines, if you want to get the information on the latest flu shots or COVID boosters or anything else, feel free to give them a call during their regular business hours. They'll be more than happy to help you out. The number is 419-542-6218. And next time you're in downtown Hicksville, stop by, say hi, and browse around. It's a great place to do some shopping. They have all kinds of gifts, sundries, Ohio State, Michigan paraphernalia, greeting cards, candles, and a lot more. It's a fun place, again, just to sort of go and browse around. We want to thank the Myers family again for their continued support at the diamond level of all of our Aces sports broadcasts in 2025. We hope that you will thank them as well the next time you stop in at the Hicksville Pharmacy. Again, they're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Well, it's a 1-0 lead for the Pettisville Blackbirds, and again, was a hard-fought and very evenly matched game at number 1. And the Blackbirds, again, just pulled it out and got the got the win by the closest margin possible, 25-23. So we'll get ready to get back in action here shortly, and the Aces will look to, again, pick up a victory here to even this varsity match out at 1 game apiece. Bill and Chris, we're glad to have you with us again on this beautiful Saturday. Great way to get the game started with some exciting volleyball action here in the red zone. And like I said, you can head out, whatever it is you have planned today. It looks like it might be kind of a good day to do some yard work. If you have anything going outside, it's not too hot or too muggy out. And, of course, Saturday means college football, so games throughout the day. So the teams will break huddle, and we'll get ready to get game number 2 underway here from the red zone. Everything set on the Blackbird side of the net, and quick check of the Aces lineup. Liberos check in on both sides of the net, and we'll be ready to go. Aces will have the volleyball, and McKenna Baird set to serve for Hicksville as we get game 2 underway of the varsity match here this morning, coming to you live from the red zone on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Baird into the net. That's not the way you want to get a game started, no matter what the circumstances, but it does happen. Pettisville now with their first serve of game number 2. Slattery. Baird, and here's Baldwin. Baldwin sinks it. She'll get the point and come on out. Ayers will come in for the serving duties. Paige Ayers, ball up. Baird taps it over. Pettisville looking to get it set up. And a nice kill. That was Slattery. Ayers. Ball up. Pettisville taps it over quickly. Aces recover. Slattery. Over the net. Set up for... They trickle it over the net. Little tap over. Aces are there. Inkrot. Baird. Slattery slams it. And it's out of bounds. Tied at 2. Pettisville. Ball up. Oh. Diving attempt by Ayers, but it bounced off the floor before she could hit it. Second serve. Baird. Inkrot. Out. Soft serve, but the Aces managed to handle it. Again, the Blackbirds. Just over the net. Nice recovery by the Aces, and another nice recovery by Slattery. Inkrot gets it over the net. And that one drops in. Naomi Richer, a couple of good plays from her back to back to put her team up by 4. That one goes into the net. Point for the Aces, and they'll get the serve back. And here's Mika Inkrot, who's had a few pretty good runs at serve so far this season. Mika, good-looking serve this time as well. Over and odd deflection and caught the Aces out of position. And now Miller back to serve again. Madison Miller up from the JV squad this morning, I should say. And that'll drop in, and the Aces will get the point. Vasquez comes back in. Clears the net. Good looking serve. And out. Aces will draw to within 2. Vasquez will serve again. And that'll be out again. Now it's a 1-point game. And that'll be out. Just a little too much mustard on the ball these last 2 or 3 times from the Lady Blackbirds. We're tied at 7. Vasquez continues to serve for Hicksville. Another good-looking serve. Another good setup. And that one will be a net violation, it looks like, and that'll be a point for the Blackbirds as they'll retake the lead 8-7. Hoylman with the serve for Pettisville. Baird taps it over. Blackbirds with the setup. Ridgeway. Vasquez, they get it over the net. And Slattery kills it again. Taylor Slattery dropping back to serve for the Lady Aces. Puts the ball up, just grazes the net and drops in. That'll be an ace for her. And Hicksville will take a 1-point lead. Slattery once again. That one. And you say a violation on the Aces side of the net. And we'll be tied at 9, and Pettisville will get the serve back. Nicely done. McKenna Bergman with the strike. Ridgeway drops back to serve. Good serve from Ridgeway. Blackbirds get it over the net. Inkrot. Baird. Baldwin. Another point courtesy of Jocelyn. That'll be out. A little too much on it that time from Ridgeway. Aces still with the lead, though, 11-10. As the Blackbirds get ready to serve. That'll be out. Aces up by a couple now. Reed checks back in for Hicksville as Baird drops back to serve. McKenna Baird over. Baird, Reed, Inkrot. To the back row where there's Slattery and Baird. And Reed now taps it over. And Ridgeway set up for Pettisville. They tap it over. Slattery gets it over the net. And that'll be out. Nicely done. Baird, good looking serve. Pettisville over the net to Ridgeway. Baird once again. Inkrot, dig it out this time. And that was just outside the line. Aces up by 4, 14-10, timeout. Called by the Pettisville Blackbirds. And we'll take some time to say a big thank you to our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering solutions to business and industry that include welding, powder coating, safety equipment, and so much more. And if you're interested, they've got some great opportunities available. Go online to aptmfg.com/careers for a complete listing of all of the opportunities they have available currently. You can fill out an application and upload your resume online. They'd love to hear from you, and who knows, maybe you can become a part of the APT manufacturing team. We want to thank them again so very much for their continued diamond level support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television throughout all of 2025. Our good friends, Tony Neiswander, the whole gang at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Baird with the serve, up, and that'll be another point for the Aces, leading now by 5. Looking to draw even in this varsity match at 1 game apiece. Baird catches them a little off guard, but they recover. Over the net it goes, and that'll be out. Baird will continue her run at serve. Ridgeway, Baird, Inkrot, and that'll be out. A little too much on it that time from Mika. Down by 5, 16-11. The Blackbirds get the serve back. Slattery. Baldwin. Baldwin saves it. Baird taps it over. And that'll be a point. That time Baldwin couldn't quite clear it. Not for lack of trying, though. Point for the Blackbirds. Ball's up. Ridgeway. Baldwin again. Oh, Ridgeway couldn't control it that time. Slattery, Baldwin, Baird. Pettisville, Ridgeway in the back. Then Baird and Reed slaps it over. And Well done by the Aces. Baldwin Inkrot jumping up. Ball dropping on the Pettisville side of the net. Aces up by 4. And Ayers with the serve. Could be trouble, and it hits the back wall, and that'll be a point for the Birds. They draw to within 3. Ball's up. Ayers, and that'll be out. Into the net. Aces back up by 3, and they'll get the volleyball back. Inkrot dropping back to serve. Ridgway steps out, and Bergman back in on the net for the Lady Aces. Inkrot dropped it in there. Strong serve. One more coming from Mika. Another good-looking serve. Mika, Baird, Slattery in. Aces hit the 20-point plateau. And another timeout on the floor. This will be the second one, I believe. Yep, second one called by the Blackbirds. That will be their last timeout of this game, number 2. Again, Pettisville won game 1, so they're up 1 game to none. The Aces hoping to close this one out and even it up in 1 game apiece. Here at the Red Zone on this Saturday. Glad to have you with us. Again, hope you're enjoying the live coverage. Bit of a small crowd today, but still we've got fair representation over on the student section side. And a lot of the faithful here from both schools enjoying the action live. And hopefully those of you watching, whether you're a Blackbird fan or an Aces fan or just a volleyball person, hope that you're enjoying the live coverage here on HIX-TV's YouTube channel as well. Teams will break huddle and we'll get back into action here. Aces will have the volleyball, and Mika Inkrot will have the serve. Inkrot, good-looking serve again. And they'll tap it over. Baird, Inkrot, and Reed. That one is in. Point for the Blackbirds. Back to within 4. It's still a long way to go here. Madison Miller with the serve. Ayers, Slattery, and Reed. Slattery. Ooh, that could be trouble. It is. That was Richer, number 3. Miller will have another serve here. Another good-looking one right to Ayers. Slattery and Bergman. And blocked, and another point for the Birds. Ayers, Slattery, and Bergman this time over the net. Another setup for Pettisville. They tap it over. Aces. Ridgway gets it over for Hicksville. Pettisville, another setup. Strong hit, but the Aces respond. Slattery gets it over. Richer, right to Baird. Ayers, and Bergman. Falls a little short. And Pettisville pulls to within 1, 20-19. Aces seeing that lead. They were up by 5, and it's slipping away. So Coach Lavin calls her first timeout of game number 2 to talk things over and get the girls calmed down. and refocused here, trying to finish this one out and pick up the win. Hey, coming up on Friday of next week, believe it or not, we'll be announcing the homecoming court for 2025 for the Aces. They have a special assembly that gets underway. I think it's about 2:40, 2:45, but we'll be down here in the gym, or at least I hope that somebody, myself or Connor Myers, will be able to be here, and we'll have that for you live. We'll put that on the, I don't know, we'll do it on Facebook or on the YouTube channel, probably on the YouTube channel, and get you the homecoming court announcement on Friday afternoon before we drive over to Tenora for some football on the road. Homecoming game, I think, is the weekend of October 3rd against Ayersville, by the way. All right, back in action, Bergman. And we're tied at 20. Anybody's game here now. Miller, good-looking serve to Ridgway. Baird, nope. That went under the net. Reed couldn't dig it out of there. Miller, another good-looking serve. That goes to Slattery. Baird, Taylor Slattery again, and that'll be a point for the Aces. They'll get the serve back. Vasquez comes in for Reed, and she'll drop back to serve. Tied at 21. That one, too much on it. Got the adrenaline going on the Lady Aces side. Wells getting ready to check in for Hicksville. And the Blackbirds with the serve and the 1-point lead. Wells, Slattery, Baird taps it over. Slattery, and it's, that's a nice kill by Addison Davis. Another timeout. Both teams using their full slate of timeouts here in game number 2. Aces, who were up by 5. For a while it was 20-15, and now it's 23-21 Blackbirds. So we will stand by and get ready to close out game 2. Again, it's best 3 out of 5. Here at the Red Zone on this Saturday. So the Aces break huddle first. It's a 1-minute timeout, so Coach Lavin talked with the girls for about 35 seconds. And so here we go, everybody back in position, and we're ready to resume play here. Ball's up, Ridgway. Wells, nope, underneath. And that's going to bring up game point for the Blackbirds. Here we go. Ayers, Baird, Slattery. Nice recovery by Pettisville. Baird sets it up for Slattery, and it's too long. Out in the back, 25-21, a game 2 victory for the Pettisville Blackbirds. So we'll get ready to go to game number 3, which of course will be obviously must win for the Lady Aces. 3 minutes between games. And we've got time here to say a big thank you to the last of our diamond level underwriting supporters. And that, of course, is the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, And, of course, online at jimschmidtauto.com. Hey, don't forget the Jim Schmidt truck lot as well. If you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the selection they have on the lots. And, again, you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. And remember, it's always about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships. And, hey, speaking of service, don't forget that both Jim Schmidt Chevy and Jim Schmidt Ford have terrific service departments that they can take care of anything from basic maintenance to major repair for your vehicles. And, again, with the same quality service as you get from the sales department as well. So, yes, we head into the fall. Start thinking about getting the car ready for the cold winter weather driving months ahead. You can stop by and get anything from an oil change, tune-up to, like I said, to major engine repair, whatever. They can take care of you at Schmidt's. We want to thank them so very much for their continued diamond-level support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television, and we hope that you will do the same. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, online at jimschmidtauto.com, and also you can find them on Facebook. About a minute to go here before we get Game 3 underway. The Lady Aces in a bit of a hole now. Again, both these games have been very competitive, and the Aces have been playing hard. So we'll see Pettisville looking to wrap it up in 3 straight games and head back home. Aces looking to win Game 3 and hopefully start a rally that they can come back. They'd have to win 3 in a row, but Christopher and I have both seen that happen. So we'll get ready to get underway here shortly. Again, Bill Murphy and Chris Warner, your crew from Hicksville Community Television. I want to thank Chris for getting up early. We had not really a late night, but we were up for a while. About 10:30 we got done with all the football coverage and so forth. So I appreciate him rolling out and being here helping me out this morning. And we'll get ready to get started here. It should be Aces with the volleyball, I do believe, to get things started. I got to make the most of Christopher for the next week or so while I can, because soon he's only going to be available on Mondays and Saturdays.
And Fridays.
Yeah, that's true. Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays. That's right. I forgot about that. All right, here we go. Serve went to Pettisville. And the Aces start off by getting the serve right back. Baird drops back. Aces up 1-0. Again, it's a must-win for the Lady Aces in Game 3. Pettisville over to Ridgeway. And that'll be a net violation. Yep, they went over a little too soon. And another point for Hicksville. And they drop it in, make it 2-1. And Pettisville will get the serve back. Inkrot a little too much on it. Pettisville again. Good looking serve. Inkrot caroms off of her forearms to the back wall. And Pettisville goes up by a point. Slattery, Ridgeway, Reed. one blocked right at the net. Not much the Aces could do with that one. Just tips off the top of the net. Nice recovery by the Lady Aces. Ridgway, Baird, Baldwin puts it over. And now Pettisville. And another nice block by Baldwin. She kills that one. Aces back to within a point. And Ayers dropping back to serve for Hicksville. Good looking serve from Paige Ayers. That went off of, it just grazed Baird's hands. Ridgway. And Reed gets it over the net. Slattery, Baird, Slattery again. And that one goes off the hands of Miriam Richer and out of bounds. Pulls the Lady Aces back to within one. And Mika Inkrot back to serve. Inkrot, good looking serve. What a nice little tap over by the Blackbirds. Go back up by 2. They'll get the serve back as well. Slattery. Slattery again. And another point from Slattery. Vasquez comes back in to serve. I take that back. That's Tori Wells. I apologize. Wells. And that one floats on her. Wells. Baird, Slattery. Slattery's been banging them home pretty good here last few series. She'll drop back to serve. Baldwin, block. Managed to get it over the net somehow. Another nice setup for Baldwin. Wells, Ridgway, and Baird says, I got it. Over the net it goes. Again, Wells to Baird, and Baldwin. Nice dig out for the Lady Blackbirds. They keep it going here. Baldwin again. There, she finally got it to drop. We're tied at 7. Slattery into the net. That's going to be short. Davis with a little bit of a blooper into the net, and we're tied at 8. And Hannah Ridgway back to serve for the Lady Aces. Oh. Hopefully that doesn't leave a mark. Slattery to Baird and Baldwin again. a little too much on that one from Jocelyn. Slattery, Baird, Inkrot. Wells, Inkrot again. Oh, nope. That'll be a point for the Aces. Wells will step out, and Reed comes back in. Maddie Reed up on the net. McKenna Baird over the net with a serve. Ooh. Spike drives home. King comes in for the Aces. Oh. Ridgway tried to get herself set and lost her balance a little bit. Oh. That'll drop in as well, and Coach Lavin stands. You can kind of tell when she's about to call a timeout. She just has a certain way that she stands up off of the bench, and that'll be the first timeout of game number 3, with the Blackbirds leading the Aces 13-9. Pettisville, of course, with the win in game 3, would walk out with a straight set victory here on this Saturday morning. The Aces need to they need to win this game to stay alive in the varsity match here at the Red Zone. So you pass your test to become a EMT. They're not gonna let you drive the ambulance, are you? I mean, I'd let you give me an IV, but I sure as heck don't want you driving me anywhere.
Well, luckily, with EMT basics, we're not allowed to give IVs.
All right.
But maybe in due time, I would be able to drive the squad. You have to be on the department for a certain amount of time.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I've seen you in the parking lot a few times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Back in action, Inkrot taps it over. I'm giving Chris a hard time. I'm actually pretty proud of him going to be taking the EMT class. In addition to all the other stuff he does helping us out here at HIX-TV and working full-time, he also helps out as a volunteer firefighter and hopefully soon an EMT. Kind of nice he does for the community. Oh, Ridgway digs it out of there. And a timeout called by Coach Lavin. That'll be her last timeout of this game, as the Aces have run through all of their available timeouts. Pettisville still has both their timeouts available if they choose to use them. We'll count down this timeout. Get ready to get back into action. Again, don't forget that win or lose, we still give out a Player of the Match award, courtesy of Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering. We'll be doing that at the end of the varsity match here this morning as well. Well, it's early afternoon now, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 12:15. So we'll find out who that is. Say a big thank you to the Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering when we do. Got a couple people in mind already. played very well this morning. Over the net. Pettisville, boom. Nice block from Inkrot. Baldwin. But unfortunately, still a point for the Blackbirds. They go into the net. Little bloop serve. Baird, Reed. There we go. That drops down, and that'll be a point for the Aces. They'll pull back to within 7. And Paige Ayers back in to serve for Hicksville. Slattery up on the net now. Ayers, good serve. Pettisville to Ridgway. Baird, and that was, I believe, Madison Miller, number 7, with that kill, and she'll drop back to serve now. Ridgway too high up on her forearms, and the ball goes straight instead of up. Ridgway, Baird, Slattery. Nice save by Ayers. And that was in. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Blackbirds up now by 10, 20-10. And again, Madison Miller with the serve for Pettisville. She's done a great job serving for the Blackbirds this morning. Inkrot drops in. Another point from Mika. Bergman will check in, and Ridgway will step out, and Inkrot will drop back to serve. Aces. Oh. Another bullet. And Pettisville with the serve again. And that'll be a carry. Yep. 22-11 now, as the Blackbirds look to close this one out in 3 straight games. Slattery, Baird, Slattery again. Baird. Oh, and some confusion there between Ridgway and Slattery. Ball's up. Slattery. Reed. Nicely done. Ridgway. Baird. Bergman. Another pushover. Between Reed and Ayers, kind of bounced around between the two of them, and that'll bring up game and match point for the Lady Blackbirds. Slattery, Baird, Bergman. And that'll be out. Aces will stay alive. Tori Wells checks in. She'll serve. Pettisville looking to wrap it up here, and that'll be out. The Aces still hanging in there. Wells with a good-looking serve. That'll drop in. 25-13. will be the final score of game number 3, and it'll be a straight set win for the Lady Blackbirds in the varsity match. 25-23, 25-21, and 25-13. Teams will congratulate each other at the net. Another tough outing for the Lady Aces on this Saturday morning, as the varsity has yet to put a win on here on their home floor in the red zone. Well, as we get ready to wrap things up, we want to say a big thank you to our gold level underwriting supporter with us for all of our volleyball coverage in 2025, Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Associates of Hicksville, Ohio. Remember that if you are looking for real estate, whether you're buying, selling, investing, whether it be residential, commercial, agricultural, they can help you out at Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering. And remember, they have their own listings, but if you see a property, they can still show that to you even if it's not listed with Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering. They can help you out, and believe me, when you're dealing with the real estate, having a professional realtor helping you out and getting you through all of the steps is a good thing to have. We want to thank them so very much, and again, also for auctioneering services as well. If you have an estate or anything else that you want to auction off, they can help you there as well. They're proud sponsors of the Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Player of the Match Award that we give out at the end of each volleyball varsity contest we cover here at Hicksville Community Television. And we're going to do that right now. And watching, I was really impressed, and it was there were two players that I was really impressed with that I thought did an outstanding job today. And I'm going to give a slight edge to Mika Inkrot. I thought she and Jocelyn Baldwin both played very, very well today, as did Taylor Slattery. But I thought Inkrot had a couple of really outstanding spikes and a lot of great defensive plays and did well serving once again. She's been fairly consistent there. So my vote is for Mika Inkrot to win the Player of the Match Award for this Saturday's action against Pettisville.
Yeah, I would agree. That's my vote as well. Mika actually did a really good job within the first game there.
Yeah.
Keeping the aces in. I know she went on like a 3-point streak.
Yeah, she
and brought the aces back to tying, and that was the main thing that stood out to me. So yeah, my vote was also to Mika.
Yep, like I said, and then Jocelyn Baldwin a close second, but again, we're just going to give the edge to Mika, and we will get her certificate and her $25 McDonald's gift card courtesy of Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering, and we'll have that for her next week. So congratulations to her. And again, for the latest listings at Guilford Real Estate and the latest auction calendar, check them out online at guilford-realestate.com. Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Associates of Hicksville, Ohio, proud sponsors of the Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Player of the Match Award here on HIX-TV. We want to thank them and want to thank again our 4 Diamond Level underwriting supporters making our coverage possible this morning. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for information on the latest flu shot, COVID boosters, and more. And, of course, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and also online at www.arcsolinc.com. We want to thank all of them. Again, a big thank you to the Hicksville Athletic Department, Mr. Hott and Mr. Overmeyer, again giving us permission to be here with the live stream coverage and giving us our terrific broadcast position in the Red Zone Gymnasium. We thank and appreciate them so very much. And finally, thanks to all of you for joining us for the live streams today. We hope that you enjoyed the coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. And again, if you have not already subscribed and you do like what you see, spread the word. Again, our live streams are always free, and we would love to have you as a subscriber. If you haven't already done that, you can subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. You can also follow us on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page and the HIX-TV Instagram as well. So with that, we're going to wrap things up. 12:25-ish. So with that, again, we will wrap things up. Final scores again on this Saturday. In the junior varsity, it's a sweep for the Lady Blackbirds of Pettisville. In the junior varsity, they win 2-0, 25-15 and 25-12. And it's another sweep in the varsity match as the Lady Blackbirds defeat the Aces in 3, 25-23, 25-21, and 25-13. Again, our next sports live stream comes your way on Monday, a little before 5 o'clock. It'll be junior high volleyball action as the Lady Aces host the Defiance Lady Bulldogs. And until then, for Chris Warner, running the camera and overseeing the live stream in the OBS software, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Thanks for joining us. Stay safe, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a good day and good sports.